Welcome back to episode 20 of building our ultimate expedition vehicle. In this video, we install our seat covers and heaters and build a raised platform for the dogs. FedEx is driving away. They brought us something I'm very excited about.
Boone is a hairy monster and gets the seats covered in hair. So I bought some vinyl seat covers that are supposed to be like custom fit, look like factory covers. So we'll find out. They appear to be just about a perfect match. That's cool.
No.
I think this is one of 20 parts. So far it's going well. It's just a tag. You're good. I think that your face is going to be funnier.
This truck has the middle bench seat up here, so we'll still be able to take a passenger when we're on our trip, which means that we're going to take this whole set of seats out. That's actually going to make the pass-through a couple inches bigger because this goes up past the opening. It's also going to allow us to build a platform for the dogs so that they have more room. This is where they'll sleep if it's not super cold. It's also going to give us a bunch of storage underneath the platform.
I keep this ratchet with my travel tools that I throw in the Jeep or the truck or whatever, and it's pretty cool because it's compact, but then it actually telescopes out into a nice little breaker bar. It's got a 1/2-inch drive or a 3/8 drive. It's really simple, and it's also like a hammer. It's really crude. I wouldn't want to use it in the garage, but it's great to throw into the backseat of the truck.
The truck doesn't have seat heaters right now, and that's something that we really liked on our old truck, so we're going to be adding them underneath our seat covers. Normally, you have to take the seat covers off to put the seat heaters on, but on Clasio's website, they said that you can just put the seat heaters directly to their covers, so that's going to be a lot easier, and they said the seat heaters will get warmer. The internet said that this part's kind of hard, so.
Pull!
I hurt myself.
Pull! Do not get in between Courtney and a task that she wants to complete. It took 2 gorillas to get this on, so we had to pause the filming. Now Courtney's working on the details. Boone has been convinced for the last week that we are leaving at any moment on an epic adventure. We're not leaving yet.
Camper.
Come on, Bailey.
No, stay. No, stay. No, stay. Are you filming this? Come on, Bailey.
Boone. Boone.
No.
So Courtney fished the seat heater wire through. This is going to end up going here under the center console. And now we're figuring out how exactly to close up the rest of these parts.
First sit. Comfy.
What do you think?
And the Boone hair doesn't stick. So because we took out the back seat, we didn't need covers for the front and the back. So Riley figured out that we could buy a single cab model, and then we only had to buy the front covers. But the single cab does not have rear AC, so this flap is going to cover it, so we need to cut a hole in it.
So I'm working on routing the wires and the switches for the seat heaters. I got the lower console removed out of this area so I can run the wires up through here and into the dash. I think we're gonna mount the switches down here out of sight. This is a power probe. It's a really useful tool when trying to diagnose or figure out electrical stuff. It hooks to the battery of the truck, and then I can either apply ground through the probe, apply 12 volts through the probe, or if you connect it to something that's ground, it'll light up green. If you connect it to something 12 volts, it'll light up red. Really simple tool, and makes figuring stuff out in automotive electrical easy and quick. Great for diagnosing trailer wiring as well. So under the seat here, there's this big gray plug that has a bunch of unused wires in this particular truck, probably because we don't have heated seats and power seats and all that fancy stuff. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use the power probe to figure out what these wires do. Real quick here, I'm assuming the black one is ground, and yep, sure enough, the black one is ground. I'm assuming the red one here is battery power, and sure enough, battery power. And I'm going to assume that these pink and yellow ones are ignition power. So right now the ignition switch is off and we got nothing on them. And then Courtney's going to turn the ignition switch on and hopefully we have power. And we have power. That is pretty cool because now we're just going to be able to hook our seated heat, our heated seat wiring underneath the seat and underneath the console, and we don't even have to run up under the dash. And this is already a fused wire and it's not being used for any other purpose, so cool. So this kit came with a really nice wiring harness. It's got a relay, and then these two plugs go to the seat heaters pads. This plug goes to the switch, and these go to power and ground. So what we're gonna do here is just connect the seat heater pads, and then we're just gonna fish this up underneath the center console right here. This is the power from the passenger side, this is the power for the driver's side, and we just need to fish them up and connect them to that plug I showed earlier.
We are about to test our seat heaters for the first time. The buttons have a high and a low. I'm gonna put the key in on accessory mode, or run mode. There you go. Are you ready?
Yep. Mine's on.
Mine's on. The light is illuminated. I think it's getting warm.
Mine's getting warmer. At least I think it is.
It's kind of hard to... Wait, no, it's definitely getting warmer. No, it's definitely getting warm. We'll come back in a second. Update. The seat heaters are very warm. Very happy.
So we're gonna put the buttons in this very inconspicuous spot.
That's it. That was your one free time you could take that apart without anything breaking.
Yeah, I know it.
All right. Last piece. And we have super stealth seat heaters. Ooh. Time to go to the snow.
We're ready.
The next thing on our agenda is a platform for the dogs to sleep on, and then also to give us some more storage for our camping chairs and some other bulky items.
You took to it so quickly I didn't even have an opportunity to turn the camera on.
We're sitting in the truck testing out our seat heaters. The dogs are testing out their new bucket. I think we're both really tempted to just leave right now.
Pretty tempted to throw it in reverse, hit the road.
It's very windy today, so plans have changed a little bit, and I'm going to cut up these old dog beds to turn into a big bed for the dog platform. Now that I have my foam all pieced together and fitting nicely in here, I'm going to take them out and go sew a cover for them. Got my foam laid out and my top and bottom plate cut. I also have my zipper plaques cut and my other side plates, so I'm going to start by sewing the zipper on. Tiny house is not meant for sewing, and I have successfully made a giant mess, but we're going to go see if this fits.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. Floating dog platform.
This is a very large thing to sew. It's kind of like wrestling a bear the whole time to get it in the sewing machine, but it worked. Ready or not, it's time to hit the road, and we can't wait to share our travels with you.